Had said some bad things about you. But that ain't going to happen here. But you're crushed. He stood by you. He's given you strength. And now, when your strength is exhausted, he reaches down like she's holding this little baby here today. That little baby don't have the strength to walk yet. But it just feels as safe and sound as it can be in Diane's arm. Folks, I want you to know, I don't know what's coming tomorrow. I don't know what's coming next week. I don't know what's coming in the next minute. But I do know one thing. There's somebody got their arms around me. Woo! Hallelujah. I was a little old red-headed farm boy, ugly as could be. I haven't worked at getting this ugly. I started out this way. From the beginning. And I saw the prettiest little girl I ever saw in my life. I think she was 16 years old, and I was 18, I think. 19. 18, who cares? I was a preacher. This got started young. I needed somebody to live my life with. Somebody that would go to visit the hospitals with me. Somebody that never complained. Somebody to go to church with me all the time. And thank God. One day, she put her arms around me. And she still does. One day I was lost. I was lonely. I was discouraged with life. I didn't know who she was, but I found out. I found out. I didn't know who Jesus was, but I knew I needed something. I needed somebody greater than I. I didn't know who he was. But I thank God this morning, I found out. I found out. I went to that altar broken and a contrite spirit, not knowing how to pray. But you know what? During somewhere in that altar service, somebody put their arms around me. And all of a sudden I was lifted up out of all that quagmire of sin, all the foolish life I was living, all the bad things I had said and used my words for to hurt people and everything else. It was all taken away. He gave me the strength and he put his arms around me. And when I come into the presence of a holy God someday, I don't know when that'll be, but I'm a lot closer to it than I was yesterday. And so are you. There's a song that Gary Mason sings. I know that at the end of the journey, I've got nothing to worry about. When somebody shakes their head and says we're sorry, we're going as far as we can go. I can say that's all right. I've got somebody just waiting to put their arms around me. Do you know him today? Did you used to know him and you're getting away from him? Are you thinking thoughts that you shouldn't think? Are you sick in body? I'm going to be anointed this morning. And you can come and join me. I'll get Brad or somebody to do it. Doesn't matter. But as you get a song, come with the music. There might be somebody in here. Say, preacher, I'd like for somebody to put their arms around me today. Because I'm just the person you're talking about. See, I don't know you're here. And I don't know what seat you're sitting in. And there may not even be anybody here like this. But I will tell you this. God don't give us a message unless it's for someone. You might need some strength today. You might feel a little weak. He said that he'd be with us. He'd give us strength. I get weak sometimes. I have to go back to the fountain. Say, Lord, I need another drink. And God says, my child, it's always overflowing. Help yourself. If you're here today and you don't know him, it's strange. I don't know if everybody in here may be saved. But if you don't know him, would you be real reverent today? Give God the honor he deserves. And as we sing to you, if you want to be anointed, would you come? Are you weak? Would you come and get some strength? You need somebody to hold you. Come and let Jesus put his arms around you. Let us stand.